WCTV Studios. News with Lee Gordon and Julie Montanaro. Pinpoint weather with meteorologist Mike McCall. And sports with Elton Gumbel. This is the award-winning Eyewitness News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. Lee Gordon has the night off. Afternoon storms have claimed life in Tallahassee. Video journalist Aiun Nettles is back from the scene and joins us in the newsroom with more on that. Aiun?
Well, Julie, this afternoon, one person is dead and another critically injured. This afternoon, a tree fell across Thomasville Road at Horseshoe Plantation, crushing a car and killing someone inside. A second person in that car was rushed to the hospital with what troopers are calling life-threatening injuries. Northbound traffic on 319 is completely stopped and will be for hours. Motorists headed on 319 are being advised to find alternate routes. Now, troopers are trying to reopen a section of 319 so that traffic can flow north and south in the southbound lane. At this point, troopers have not released the names of those victims. All we know, Julie, at this time is that the vehicle traveling in the northbound lane had a Georgia tag, and it was a newer model Nissan. We will continue to follow this story and bring you updates at WCTV.tv as well as Eyewitness News later this evening.
And thank you, Aiun. We appreciate you getting back from the scene.
This week economy is having an effect on nearly every industry.
Locally, low auto sales are slowing or even halting the production of some capital improvement projects. Eyewitness News reporter Aiun Nettles has more.
While the big three are in D.C. seeking a bailout from Congress, local auto dealers are feeling the pinch of a struggling economy. With a decrease in auto sales comes a decrease in the revenue taxes generate. Jim Davis with Blueprint 2000 says they're already bracing for the loss.
Sales taxes are in fact down, and we have projected that over the life of the program that we're going to sustain about a 17.6% reduction in our revenues.
The loss of revenue is forcing Blueprint 2000 to put the expansion of the Capital Circle Southwest corridor near the airport on hold until such funds become available. Davis says the economy is forcing individuals to only purchase the necessities.
Because automobile sales are generally a discretionary type of thing, you know, so when money gets tight, you always have to buy those necessities, and food and things like that are not taxable.
However, Davis is optimistic and says that we aren't as bad off as we think, and soon his project board will be filled again. While some say that the situation is not that bad, if tax revenues do not increase soon, projects like this one may be on hold for quite some time. Aiun Nettles, WCTV Eyewitness News, Tallahassee.
With the current weak and unstable economy, there is a financial option for seniors that's growing in popularity, but it's only for those who own their homes. Eyewitness News reporter Aiun Nettles explains.
Reverse mortgages are becoming a popular option for seniors who may have high values of equity built into their homes, but low funds in their checking or savings account. The Department of Housing and Urban Development says reverse mortgages allow homeowners aged 62 or older to turn the equity into their home into monthly payments. Mortgage lender Jerry Cox says this is a great option for seniors who have worked their entire lives, saved, and done all they can. However, the cost of living has outpaced them.
They can't pay certain bills, and they can't buy prescription medicine. They can't do things that they normally could do. But they got all this equity just sitting there, just blank equity that they can't touch. Well, with a reverse mortgage, now you've got access to something that you can actually use this money to help you as a person.
Those we spoke with today said that any extra money would really benefit them.
Okay. I can use it now more. I fell. It's been 4 months ago and broke my right hip and leg, and I supposed to go back to work part-time Monday, and then I could use the money won't have to go back to work.
It was helped me out tremendously with other bills, with my, like I said, like with my children's going to college, my grandkids, and have some for their kids.
Experts say seniors considering this type of loan should consult with a certified realtor or HUD. Aiun Nettles, WCTV Eyewitness News, Tallahassee. A bill that recently passed the Florida Senate Banking and Insurance Committee is getting mixed feelings from Leon County residents. If passed, Senate Bill 2282 would prohibit counties and cities from imposing taxes or fees on services provided during vehicle accidents. Tallahassee Senator Al Lawson says he voted against the bill because he feels municipalities have seen a reduction in their budgets recently, and money has to come from somewhere.
We have a downturn in the economy, and the city, county, and the state has experienced a tremendous revenue shortfall. So the only way to do it, you have to increase taxes, or you just don't have the services that you had before.
While Senator Lawson believes he is on the right track, some residents like Blaine Luttington, who was involved in a fender bender Wednesday, thinks additional fees should be considered double taxation.
If we already pay for it through taxpayer dollars and we fund these police department and the fire department with this money, why would we have to pay again? Seems like to me it's double taxation. Others like Paul Chamberlain, a former volunteer firefighter, would rather pay extra for services.
Well, I'm not sure that that limits can be put on that. I think it's whatever is necessary, whatever it takes is to do this is what needs to be done.
Whether the bill passes or not, the Tallahassee Fire Department says it needs money in order to provide an adequate level of service to its customers.
In these times, the way things are with the economy, we are working diligently to try to secure funding sources to take care of the business of the fire department.
With or without Senate Bill 2282, Tallahassee firefighters say reducing services puts lives at risk. Aiun Nettles, WCTV Eyewitness News, Tallahassee.